Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I like this one. It's upbeat and pretty cute. I like this one, this song too. Okay, so good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are in this planet of ours. My goodness, my name is Sroda Aglago. I'm sure you can hear it from my voice that my voice is not the way it usually sounds. I can explain as to what is going on. I have a cold, or I should say, a strep throat, and for some reason it's affected my voice so badly that I was put on voice rest or vocal rest for 2 weeks, and in the course of that 2 weeks I rested my voice and didn't do any recording. So that's why you haven't heard me record for the past 2 weeks. Today is, I think, the third week that I'm on, and I couldn't. Sunday I sounded really awful, and yesterday it was terrible too. So today is actually a good day. It's actually a good day, and if you don't mind, I will be drinking my hot tea with ginger, lemon juice, elderberry, cloves, agave nectar. I'm drinking everything I can to make sure my voice sounds a lot better. I hope you're all doing well. And of course, holding up through this pandemic is still not over. So we still have to be very cautious and take care of each other and understand that we will get through this. Now, today's topic is very interesting. I'm going to discuss 3 topics today. The first one is, how do you handle a toxic person in a relationship? Or how do you handle a toxic relationship? For you realize that you're the ones receiving all the toxicity coming at you, and you're doing the best you can to stay grounded, to stay true, and to stay honorable to the relationship. And toxic behavior keep presenting itself, either from your partner, your significant other, or your family, or marriage. It's very important to become aware of how to handle a toxic relationship or a toxic individual within the relationship. The second one is how to stay focused on your goals when it seems like the world is against you. And we've all been there, where it seems like the world is just against you. We will discuss that. And then the third one is how to stay true to your core beliefs, even though no one believes in you. Let me reframe that. The third topic is how to stay true to your core beliefs, even though no one believes in your core beliefs or believes in you. How do you stay true to yourself? Because that's very important. Now, the music I came into as introduction to the podcast topic today, or the introduction to the show, is actually week 3 of sampling the music for introduction that I said you can choose. Let me know and vote on it. And then I will choose the one that gets the most votes. Today's on is pretty upbeat. I guess I needed something upbeat because I've been spending a lot of time in bed resting this voice and not communicating. And I've texted almost friends and family, almost everybody. Do not call me because I can't speak to you unless you do all the talking, and now you hear me say and not saying much. So I remember my dad called and he was talking to me and he was like, I miss your voice. I want to hear my daughter. And I was like, oh, Dad, you get away for a while because it's gone into hiding. These are the things that I'm drinking. I've already mentioned it, but I'm not going to tell you again. However, if anybody out there has any other remedy that they think or they're sure about, it'll absolutely work, please do let me know, because I have even done the pineapple thing. So at this rate, give me every tip, because right now clove is not doing it. Ginger is not doing it. Chewing raw ginger without sugar is not doing it. Drinking lime juice, lemon juice straight up is not doing it. Apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar, the Bragg's brand. Bragg's brand, I should say. The one with the mother of cultures in it. I drank that. Still, my voice is still not budging. So believe me, I've tried everything. I've drank a lot of honey, and I'm tired of honey and the warm water, but I'm still drinking anyways. But if you're in touch with any other remedy that might help me get my voice back, please let me know. Here's my email address: LUV as in Victor, the number 4 at gmail.com. Once again, is love, LUV as in Victor, the number 4, GIVE as in Edward, live, LIVE at gmail.com. Love, forgive, live at gmail.com. And let me know. Please send me any remedies that you know out there so I can get my voice back. I miss my voice. At this rate, I don't even remember what my voice is. It's going on 3 weeks now and my voice is not back. So please let me know. And of course, oh guys, yes, go ahead and check out our new website. It is so cool. It is, you will go to https as in Sunday / LOVE, meaning love, dash, forgive, dash, live, period. Pod site. Pod site is POD as in David, S as in Sam, I as in ink, T as in Tom, E as in Edward. .io. It is so pretty. I couldn't have done a better job myself. Guess what? Because I don't know how to build a website. But I have an amazing team that built the website for me, and I am so appreciative. And for Podsite, for them putting this together in such a short time, and it looks really great. I am honestly it's beautiful. So go ahead and check our website. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us, let us know what you think, email us, and of course, leave a message, and then we'll be able to respond to you. I love your feedback. In the future or in the coming month, I'll be featuring guests who will be speaking on various topics. So join us and learn more about our world and how we help facilitate mental health. We help facilitate growth, personal growth, emotional growth, psychological growth, and of course, the growth of the family and the human race. And one thing that's always very important to me is this. In this platform, I aim to encourage, empower, facilitate growth, of course, educate, and of course, motivate. It's very important to me to motivate one another, because it's hard when you're building something or working towards something when it seems like you're the only one doing it, and it can get lonely. So here we encourage you, more grease to your elbow, keep working, don't give up, and eventually you will see results for your hard work. We are stoked to be doing this podcast and allowing people to grow with us. Thank you for being with us for all these years and staying with us. I can't believe I've been doing this for almost 2 years. Next 3 months from now, it'll be 2 years, and I'm excited. Anyways, let me move on to the topic, okay? And the first one is, how do you handle a toxic person in a relationship? First of all, let me read something to you in a verse in A Course in Miracles, one of my favorite teaching tools or book. And in this lesson, it says this: in my defenselessness, my safety lies. You who feel threatened. Oh my goodness. I just closed my book on what I was reading. I don't remember which page I was reading. So forgive me whilst I look. And I had the page opened up neatly and going over everything, and I lost it. I cannot believe I lost what I was reading. And now I'm going to have to search for it. And it was on defenselessness. I will find it. I cannot believe I lost my lesson. I think it was lesson 96. I'm still searching, okay? No, that's not it. Lesson 96. It's not it. That was something. That's on salvation. I cannot believe my book closed on me, and now this is ridiculous. Can you believe that? Well, what I was going to say is that when you defend yourself, when you find yourself in a toxic relationship and you defend yourself, understand this. When you defend yourself, you are only playing the games of the individual who is creating the toxicity in a relationship. That is why when the individual is creating toxic, your goal, your ultimate goal is do not engage. I know that may sound off the wall to some people, but here's what, please give me a chance, let me explain. The reason why you do not defend yourself is because if you defend yourself, you are acknowledging what the individual is doing or saying as valid. Let me repeat this again. if you defend yourself against a toxic individual who is bringing something toxic into a relationship or into the mix, understand this. You are validating their toxic behavior. You are validating the situation, the information, and what they bring to the table. And when you do so, you have literally joined that individual and matched them. Yes, I know that may sound, like I said, off the wall. You have matched them at where they are. So why? My question is this: why would you, when you realize you are not toxic and you don't want to engage in that, why is it that you are up here in a place of higher level of thinking, and then the individual brings the toxic? Why in God's name would you join that individual and lower your vibration to match their low level energy? Because that's what you're doing. When you decide to defend yourself, engage, you're matching that. I hear people say, well, I can't just sit there and stand and let them do that. Here's the thing. Both of you have already established, or the individual who is being toxic may not even be aware that they are toxic. I gotta drink some fluid. My throat is feeling a bit dry. So, once you begin to understand it, because the individual who is doing the toxic behavior or bringing the toxin to the relationship may not even be aware that they are toxic. Yes, they may not even be aware or know that they are toxic. And I hear the question, then what do I do, or what should we do? Here's what I said prior. Do not engage. Do not defend. Do not respond. The toughest part of all this is not to respond. And when you do so, that's where your victory lies. It is the most powerful thing you could do in a toxic relationship. When you choose not to engage, when you choose not to do what the person is expecting you to do, or the person is hoping that the toxic behavior or the toxic incident that they just introduce into the system or into the relationship, was not absorbed by you, was not taken on by you, was not reciprocated by you. And when that happens, honestly, the individual who is creating the toxic, they become dumbfounded. They become confused. And with that level of confusion, that becomes your victory. That becomes your strength. It bugs the heck out of them. It bugs the heck out of a toxic individual when they have made a plan to trigger you, who is peace, you, who is love, you, who is comfort, you, who is joyful. And the toxic individual comes wanting to rip and strip you of that joy, strip you of that peace, strip you of that love, strip you of that comfort, so that you become joined with them to feel the same misery that they're feeling that created the toxic Yeah. Please hear me when I say this. If you don't believe this, take the time and focus and observe the individuals in your lives that are toxic, and then put these suggestions to practice. You will be shocked what you find out. And of course, when you find out and you get the aha moment, go ahead and share. I'd love to hear from you. It is very important that you get this understanding down pat. Once you have this understanding of how to manage a toxic individual, the strangest thing is this: it gives you strength. It gives you a level of confidence and allows you to become more bold about staying silent, to become more bold about not defending. Because every time you defend, every time you choose to defend, understand this: you are literally saying that the individual's toxic behavior is worth your time, is worth your energy, and is worth you doing something about it. Meanwhile, in a nutshell, it doesn't. It does not help you. What you end up getting stuck in is this: you defend and defend and defend, then you start perceiving attack. So your perceive is attack, then you defend, and then you start seeing attack again. So you're stuck in a loop, a complete loop that keeps going into circles over and over and over, and you're not able to get out because you're stuck in their system. Okay? You're stuck in their system of complete, disorganized thinking. Because when they disorganize your thinking, guess what happened? You can't focus to see what they're doing. You cannot focus to understand what the meaning of each thing they're doing. You cannot see anything else. You become engrossed in their toxicity. And that, to a toxic individual, is actually a win. It's a big win, where they feel they've got a handle on you. And then at this point, they begin to feel they've got control of you. They've got control of you because you cannot see beyond that. You cannot grow beyond that. So the first thing you need to do not defend yourself. Let them go. And you know the best thing that ends up happening? They start asking you, when you start becoming calmer and you don't engage, give them any attention, or defend yourself, they start getting shocked or start getting afraid. Then they turn around and tell you, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? That's where you turn around and be like, yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay? See the beauty of this? You begin to see that you've got power without even trying. You've got strength without even trying. And you've got a sense of direction without even knowing that you had it in the first place. Do you understand me? So become that individual that is not affected by toxic behavior or a toxic person in a relationship. And what happens is when they're doing all this toxic stuff, eventually they become aware that they cannot trigger you. And that bugs the heck out of them. Oh my gosh. Because you're the one person they have not been able to manipulate to dance to their tune. And that is your strength. Allow that to guide you and take you through this journey. Do not engage and then start going or join the person and then start backbiting them or telling everybody, oh, you've done nothing. That's not cool, because guess what it's going to do? You're still going to prove to them that what they're doing is all right, and it's not all right. Okay? So be mindful of that. And become aware too of a toxic person that sometimes too, they're not doing it because they think they're winning. Like I said, sometimes they're not even aware that they're toxic. So sometimes they do the things because they've been doing it for so long and it's gone on autopilot. They don't even realize that what they're doing is harming them or their relationship. And it's giving them away to the person that they're not secure. And so they're looking for validation from you to show that they can do something. So become very aware of a toxic person in their relationship. And if you're not, I pray for you. If you're not the toxic one, I pray for you. It's a very difficult situation to be in, because when you tell others what is happening, they will tell you you're the one who is the toxic person, because they're very good at turning everybody against you, including your family, even your mother and father. They're very good at that. And you will be stuck thinking you're being attacked and you need to defend. And after a while, you won't even know what you're defending yourself about. And that is the worst. When you don't even know how to defend yourself or who you're defending yourself against and what you're defending. But the mere fact that they brought something and you join is very confusing. And then the most devastating part is when you go to your loved ones that have known you your whole life and they don't believe you, rather they side with the toxic person against you. Hang in there. Don't give up. Begin to use these tools. Begin to use these techniques. Don't engage. Don't try to defend yourself. Because the more you defend yourself, you keep the cycle going. That's how you begin to remove yourself from the cycle of, or the circle of defend, attack, defend, see attack, then defend, attack, and attack, defend. It doesn't work. You'll be stuck in this loop like a hamster wheel, going over and over, thinking they found a way out when they could have just stopped by not engaging. That's how you gain your power back. All right. I hope I've discussed the first topic very well. Number 2 is how to stay focused on your goals when it seems like the world is against you. Ooh, I like this one too. How do you stay focused on your goals when it seems like the world is against you? Number 1, I'll tell you this. The world is not really against you. You are focusing and perceiving things differently based on the immediate struggles you're seeing. The world is not out to get you, against you. And the people around you may not support you, but it's not because they're against you. It's because they see their own lack. Let me get this straight. Because they only see and recognize their own lack. So when they see you moving, they immediately project their self-worth of lack, their perception of lack, their understanding of lack, their vision of lack, L-A-C-K, and limitations. They begin to project that onto you and put that on you and call you that which they see as limiting in themselves. They put that on you. So get that straight. It's not that they are against you. They themselves cannot see what you see. They themselves cannot see the vision that you have within you and where you're going. They cannot fathom the fact that you can do what you're doing and where you're going. So what's going to happen is this. They'll discourage you. Tell you not to do what you're doing or where you're going. But this is how you cultivate your own focus on your goal. Ask yourself this question. Am I doing this to please the people around me? Or am I doing it because it's something I feel within me that has called me to do this? These are the questions you need to ask yourself and choose which answer. Because once you choose the answer, by saying I'm doing it because I feel dedicated, I feel this passion, I feel this drive to get it done. And nothing is going to stop me. Good. Stay on that, write that. Never mind what everybody's thinking. Never mind what everybody's saying. Because you will find 1,001 people telling you you will not make it. You will find 1,001 people telling you you are a dreamer. You will find 1,001 people telling you you are out of your mind. Nobody has ever done it. And what do you think you're doing? Here's the thing. Believe in your dream. Believe in your cause. Because guess what? It was birthed into you. Alone. So you alone have to play the drums of your dream. You alone have to dance the dance of your dream. And you alone have to glorify that and personify that. The only way you can bring your dream and your goals to the world is for you personifying that. It's for you to drum it, dance it, sing it, joy it. Find the joy in it. Enjoy that. And do it. Because once you do it, it's a powerful thing. Nothing can stop you. And when you succeed, the naysayers, the 1,001 that say you couldn't do it, that would laugh and say, oh, this is nonsense, you're a dreamer. They would line up behind you. There's something else I want to say too. When they line behind you, the truth of the matter is they've been watching you do it all along. Even though they've been trying to tell you you cannot and you're a dreamer and it hasn't been done, nobody can do it, and you think you're delusional to think you're doing. Here's the thing. You got to stay on that. You have to stay on that and know that it is worth it. It is worth it. And it is something that you can always do. Growing in your steps, growing in your dream is powerful. Go to sleep thinking about that. Wake up thinking about that. Be grateful for that. Have gratitude for the sake that you had the chance to dream this dream. and keep moving on it, doing it. And recognize that the world is not really against you. It's because individuals around you in your environment are projecting their limitations on you and saying it cannot be done. You stay grounded. You stay focused. And above all, you stay in the light of succeeding beyond your imagination. And when you do that, nothing, absolutely nothing, can go wrong. I would always urge you, stand up from your dream because nobody's going to stand up for it. Sing your dreams because nobody's going to know the tune. Nobody's going to know the verse. Nobody's going to know the music notes but you. Because guess what? I said it was birthed into you. Because it was birthed into you, only you know how to sing it. Only you know the verse. And only you can make it happen. Allow yourself to be in alignment with what it takes to bring that dream into fruition. It cannot end because it's in you. Take the time to focus on the fact that your dreams are not pointless. Your dreams are not worthless. Your dreams are worth every bit of passion you give it. You breathe light into it because it was birthed into you before you even knew it. Allow that to take place in your heart. And don't focus on the fact that the world seems to be not with you. They'll get in line. Once you start singing and dancing, they'll be like, what is that person doing? Let me go and join them. That is the beauty. That is the beauty of standing firm on your core beliefs and protecting yourself and your dream and bring it to share the world. The world wants to share it with you. The world wants to be a witness. The world wants to join in celebration with you. We are waiting, chomping at the bits to just enjoy it. Number 3, how to stay true to yourself. How to stay true to your core beliefs, yes, even though no one in the world believes in it or in you. I spoke a little bit about core beliefs. Your core beliefs gives you personally an edge because not everybody will believe in your core beliefs. Let's get that straight. No matter how brilliant it is, no matter how sweet, no matter how captivating it is, it'll never, ever amount to anything that you want it to be unless you step into it. You make it work. You allow it to be something that you never thought. Your core beliefs keeps you grounded. Your core beliefs keeps you getting out of bed every day because that will give you an opportunity your core beliefs are beyond anything you could ever imagine. Let it be used. Let it be given into everything you do. Your work, your personal life. Let your core beliefs follow you. Share that with your loved ones. And allow that to keep you in the gaze of your tribe. Because they would also have the same core beliefs. Your core beliefs would always guide you and help you choose the right path to take. It doesn't go away. It doesn't fade. But know that the core beliefs were set within you. And those core beliefs will keep your generation coming and learning more about who you are. Don't throw in the towel and say you give up, you don't want to do anything. No. The core beliefs gives you more than you can handle. Use it. It has prepared you to where you're going now and where you are. One thing I would say is this. If you do not have a core belief, then may I suggest something? When you get a chance, go and ask a clergy and learn some more. Allow yourself to learn what you don't know. Allow yourself to grow for what you don't know. Because as that happens, then you can make decisions that will help your cause. Next week, I will sample a new song. I hope today was helpful. I hope today was healing. I hope today had given you something to focus on and grow and develop, and as well as share. It's only up to you. One thing I'll tell you is this. Never trade in your core belief systems for money, fame, or allow your core beliefs to set your level of integrity that you have. And let it stand for something powerful. Don't just sit and say, oh, you have a core belief and you're just going to sit there. Put it to work. Put it to work. Put it to work. And watch how brilliant things get. Those of you who are interested in letting me know how you think about today's show or other shows, you may write to me at love, L-O-L-U-V, the number 4, give, live. And I'll spell it out again. L-U-V, the number 4, give, G-I-V-E, live, L-I-V-E, at gmail.com. Allow yourself to feel at peace and joy. Allow yourself to be the best version you can be. And never mind what toxic can bring you. Never mind how others may not believe in your goals. And allow your core beliefs to make you be an individual with integrity. Take the time to love one another. Be kind. And always, always know that we are one. We are in one family, the human race. And we will get through all this stuff together. I hope by next week, when I come back, my voice will be better. And then I can sound a lot better than this and then get my normal voice back. Thank you. Have an amazing week. I look forward to hearing from you. This is Shroda Aglago signing off on Love, Forgive, Live podcast. Love you all. Enjoy the music. And let me know what you think. Happy, inspiring song. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Take care.